So after we take the water out of the microclustering unit and dump it into a container, we add, I add a drop or two of this Miracle H2O Plus water enhancer. Now, I had read, read about it and watched like a 45-minute video, which they took down later, about what goes into this stuff, using a time reverse laser and all this high-tech science that I didn't even know existed. But the theory is this will remolecularize the bonding angle of the water molecule itself, as I recall it, such that it was shown to hydrate cells more efficiently than any known water. And they did all these comparative studies at the time with, I believe it was algae cells. And they went out and they bought all these different brands of waters, and then they studied it at a college university to determine how hydrating the particular waters were, their ability to penetrate the cell walls. And this was found to do in 10 seconds what a lot of the waters couldn't do in 3 days, as far as hydration goes. So typically when I load this up, I'll put 1 drop of this in there, and then it has to sit for 10 minutes. After that, I put it in the hydrogen bottle to release the free hydrogen that I demonstrated in the other video. This comes from Young Living, hydrogized bottle. And I'm also an associate with Young Living, so if you are interested in Young Living products, you can let me know about that as well. I work with Young Living, ASEA, Euphoria, and Freemart, and Zalise. All synergistic components to the collective impact that I'm looking for my body. And so far, people that have been with me and been working with me have realized a lot of results that are comparative to what I've experienced. Just, I keep taking these things to a greater diversity of synergistic components, because it's kind of modular. You just learn one thing, you implement it, and then after a few days you can learn about something else and implement it, and it just keeps adding up and adding up and adding up. So I've been studying health since I was like 17 or so. Actually read a book called Life Extension by Dirk and Sandy Pearson, as I remember. Oh my God, there was some nasty bad recommendations in that book. It was like this thick, like 900 pages, and I just poured through that. I thought, I'm at this point in my life where I could really engineer my future for longevity. But I remember one of those things I tried was BHT, which is a synthetic. They didn't draw the line between the two, between natural and synthetic. So that's butylated hydroxytoluene. Not a good thing to use for longevity by the processes that I use today. But it did kind of launch me in that direction through this fascination for enhancing health and longevity. It's just I had some nasty jobs in my life. One of those I was exposed to a lot of carcinogenic chemicals, which led me into that cancer situation of having leukemia back in 2006, and also radiation exposure from working in television, which increases cellular permeability, so toxins can break through the walls, the brain and bones and everywhere else where they wouldn't normally be able to do that. Also interferes with DNA replication, accurate replication. So it's kind of funny. The people that take the hard hits are the ones who do the studies to really find the answers to these things. In retrospect, should I have went a different route earlier in life? Probably. But then would I know all this stuff? Probably not. Because what other inspiration is there to investigate the things that are actually going to support life to the greatest degree, other than the fact that your life's on the line. You either pass the test or fail the test. The ultimate test is, in this case, coming out of cancer, as to whether or not you're going to live or die. But why waste all that just for disease and problematic situations, especially once you've got it all figured out? I thought, just take it to the next level and work on anti-aging itself. And I think I've been pretty successful with that.